Hey boys and girls, now for this project we're actually going to create some vibrant flowers as you see, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Go ahead and make sure that you clean up after yourself after you're done, and make sure you wash and sanitize those hands. Have fun, get creative. So for this project, what you're going to need is you're going to need some paper. We're going to need some more watercolor. I'm going ahead and finishing up with the ones I had left over from the flamingo. And what we're also going to need is all different types of paintbrushes. So for the watercolor, it's better to use all different types of paintbrushes, from small to the real fine ones, so that way you don't mess up your picture, because once you use watercolor, sometimes it tends to spread out. So make sure that you have different sizes of brushes. So what we're going to start off is we're going to start off with the bigger ones to create our flowers. I'm going to go ahead and make our flowers. We're going to have at least 5 different flowers on this. And once we get down to the little branches and the leaves, we can start switching our paintbrushes. So let's go ahead and create this. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to actually start with our biggest flower, which I'm going to put right about here. And I'm just going to go ahead and start these petals. Like I said, a little soft touch because of the watercolor. I'm still learning all the techniques with the watercolor. I think it's pretty cool how they actually do many of these paintings, but it's just practice. It takes practice. So as you see, I'm not gonna fill in too much at the bottom because we're gonna kind of leave that open white, and then in the middle we're basically gonna have it yellow. So we're gonna go ahead and keep creating this flower, and we're gonna just do soft touches just like this. And that's the way that we're gonna keep on moving around. This flower is gonna have at least about I want to say 9 to 10 petals. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep on moving around and creating this. And we're gonna create all our flowers before we actually start putting our little branch for our flowers. So go ahead and finish the flowers first, and then we'll move on to the next step. Gonna go ahead and add some of these branches and the leaves around it, and let's see how this turns out. So what we're gonna start is we're gonna do the dark green, sorry, I apologize. We're gonna start with the dark green, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and create the little branch, kind of doing it, tapping it with little lines so that it look like it blends in with the flower. And I'm gonna go ahead and move down and color in. And once I get it to the smallest point, I'll go ahead and move it down and create that little branch. So I'm actually using my smaller paintbrush, if you notice. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this down. Now you don't have to go all the way down. Doesn't have to be a full painting. I'm just testing this. Trying to learn a little bit about watercolor, same as you guys right now. And just go ahead and roll it out. So that's our first one. So we're gonna go ahead and do this for all of them. And once we do this for all of them, we're gonna go ahead and move on to putting on the leaves. So you go ahead and finish this off, and let's see what we turn out to have. So as you see, I have finally finished my watercolor. I mean, I still got much to learn. I still got to learn all the techniques on how to use the paintbrush and everything, but I think it came out pretty cool, pretty awesome. So I'm going to continue to practice this techniques of using the watercolor. I am going to attach a paper, basically a picture with all the techniques that you could use to create stuff, and we could both learn, and we could all learn together. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.